What if I tell you that soon we will have the capability to study the origin of the universe through time travel? Sounds preposterous, right? But that is what the NASA's newly launched telescope, that is James Webb Telescope, is making it a reality. So what is this telescope and what does it mean for India as well as the whole world? Let us know about this in today's video. So without any further ado, let's begin the elucidation. The James Webb Space Telescope is a space telescope designed primarily for conducting infrared astronomy. As the largest optical telescope in the space, its greatly improved infrared resolution and sensitivity allows it to view objects that are too old, distant or faint for its previous telescopes. The $10 billion James Webb Space Telescope, NASA's largest and most powerful space telescope yet, will probe the cosmos to uncover the history of the universe, from Big Bang to alien planet formation and beyond. It is one of NASA's great observatories, huge space instruments that includes the likes of the Hubble Space Telescope, which is its predecessor, to peer deep into the cosmos. According to NASA, the James Webb Space Telescope, or JWST for short, will focus on four main areas, beginning with the first light in the universe, the assembly of galaxies in the early universe, the birth of stars, the protoplanetary systems and planets, including the origins of life. The powerful James Webb Space Telescope is also expected to take amazing photos of celestial bodies like its predecessor, that is the Hubble Space Telescope. Luckily for astronomers, the Hubble Space Telescope remains in good shape, and it's probable that both these telescopes will work together for JWST's first years. JWST, or James Webb Space Telescope, will also look at exoplanets that the Kepler Space Telescope found, or follow upon real-time observations by the ground space telescopes. Here, exoplanets means those planets that orbit a star outside the solar system. The James Webb Space Telescope is the product of an impressive collaboration between NASA, ESA, that is European Space Agency, and CSA, that is Canadian Space Agency. According to NASA, the JWST included over 300 universities, organizations and companies across 29 US states and 14 countries. The nominal duration for JWST is 5 years, but the goal is 10 years according to ESA, that is European Space Agency. The new early release observations selected by an international committee of representatives from NASA, ESA, CSA and the Space Telescope Science Institute are a part of a program designed to highlight the wide range of science this telescope will carry out. Unveiled by US President Joe Biden, the stunning image of SMACS 0723, a cluster of thousands of galaxies, was released on July 11th. The massive foreground galaxy groups magnify and distort the light of objects behind them, helping us to peer back in time at very faint objects. The image shows the galaxy cluster as it appeared 4.6 billion years ago, but more distant galaxies in the image, the ones which appeared stretched, are about 13 billion years old, and we already have more data on them than we have on any other ancient galaxy. Images such as this show how first stars and galaxies formed. Some of this may be among the most distant objects known from the beginning of the universe. James Webb has also caught a glimpse of Stephan's Quintet, a group of 5 galaxies that are merging some 290 million light years away in the constellation Pegasus. The image also suggests there's a supermassive black hole at the center and shows stars being born, which is quite phenomenal and brilliant. The data will tell us more about how galaxies evolve and the rate at which supermassive black holes grow. The next picture on the screen shows the Carina Nebula, which is one of the largest and brightest nebulas, which are basically clouds of dust and gas in which stars are born. The image shows hundreds of completely new stars. Here every dot of light is a star, and jets and bubbles created by them. We can also see details that we cannot yet explain. The next spectacular image on the screen is of the Southern Ring, or 8th Burst Nebula, a planetary nebula which is an expanding cloud of gas surrounding a dying star, or in this case 2 dying stars orbiting each other. It is nearly half a light year in diameter and is located approximately 2000 light years away from Earth, and basically a light year means the distance travelled by the speed of light in 1 year. The new data is the result of months of painstaking measurement and testing to make the James Webb ready for use as a scientific tool following deployment. With its 6-meter aperture, the James Webb Space Telescope is the largest telescope ever launched into the space, and from its vantage point, it's million miles from Earth, free from Earth's atmosphere. It is expected to deliver the most detailed views of the universe we have ever seen. No doubt it would revolutionize our understanding about the cosmos, just as its predecessor did, that is the Hubble Space Telescope. And when it comes to India, the leading aerospace organization, ISRO, has also made its own landmark at the international aerospace spectrum with its successful missions of Chandrayaan-1 and Mangalyaan. Yet it has also suffered a setback after the fiasco of Chandrayaan-2. Now it is time to replicate and register another milestone, and will probably be a prospective with the upcoming missions of Gaganyaan, that is manned space travel, and Chandrayaan-3, that is soft landing on the moon, and to many more in the future. We can deduce that the unnecessary and irrelevant socio-political issues completely turn minute and infinitely micro in the conjunction of the universe. So the thing is to keep it simple, concise, act according to situations, and focus on the pathway in truly making a legit, progressive and self-reliant future for the progeny of our nation, the world, and ultimately the whole humanity.